Okay, friends, today we're going to work on a expanded core ECC activity. We're going to work on cooking in the kitchen, and I have a helper with me.
It's Octavio, Annabelle's son.
He is going to help me make one of his favorite recipes. What are we making, sir?
We're making pizza bagels.
Okay, so let's get ready. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to turn the camera. Go.
Okay, so the ingredients we're going to need to make the pizza bagels are we're going to need mozzarella cheese.
Okay, check.
We're going to need pepperoni.
Okay, flip it. It's pepperoni original if you like, or whatever you have at home. Okay.
And we got pizza sauce.
So we got pizza sauce. All right.
And we have bagels.
Okay.
And most people like to use a spoon to spread their pizza sauce on the bagels. Or most people like to use this butter knife.
Okay. So they can choose whatever they like.
Yeah.
And what I like,
one more thing. And most people like to use this kind of butter knife.
Some people. Okay. So one of the things we have here that we took out is a like cookie sheet, because if my friend or my student is completely blind, it's a little bit better to help orient. So what I typically would recommend or suggest is for my student to be able to have an area where he knows where there's edges and he knows what area he's working on. And we might place the bagels to my right, and we can say that bagels are to your right.
Bagels are to your right. The mozzarella cheese is to your left.
Okay.
And then the pepperoni and your pizza sauce are in the center.
Or right up above our cookie sheet. That way it's easy to navigate if my student is completely blind. Okay, so let's get going. 2 and go.
Okay, so the first thing you'll need are your bagels. And some students have a hard time opening this. So what this is called is like the tab, or whatever you call it. And most of us have a hard time opening it. Just
try your best.
Yeah, do your best. If you can't figure it out, you could always ask for help.
I like that. If I need help, I can always ask. Okay.
So we're gonna take out a bagel.
And then the bag, can you put it right back on the right-hand side? That way you have
room,
your area to work on, your cookie sheet area.
So, we had to use a butter knife to cut the bagel because, it won't, there's times where it won't open up.
Go.
So once the bagel has already been cut, what we need to do is this is where you're going to take out your pizza sauce, and you're going to spread it with either your butter knife, your spoon, or you could use a different butter knife.
Okay.
And then what you do is you're going to take some pizza sauce with your spoon, butter knife, or whatever you're using. And then you're going to spread sauce all over the bagel. You got to make sure that it's all spread out.
Okay.
Or it would be easier to use a spoon.
Okay, thank you for showing us both. What's easiest for you, Octavio?
The spoon.
The spoon might be a little easier. And that's why it's okay. That's why we have that cookie sheet. You can spread over it So Octavio's gonna take his time to spread his pizza sauce all over, and he's doing is it like a sweeping motion, Octavio, with your hands? How do you know if it's all on or if you need more? You can never go wrong with putting a lot on there, huh?
Yeah.
And you can feel it with your fingers if you need to. If my student is completely blind, they can feel with their fingers to see where they're missing some, right?
Yeah, so they can see the spots.
Correct.
But you know,
So go ahead and spread, guys, and we're gonna hit pause here for a sec.
looks like the spreading here is done.
Okay, what's next?
Next, we need to put this is where the mozzarella cheese comes in.
Okay,
And then we had to, oh yeah, my fingers are dirty.
so what should you do?
Wash them off.
If you have a sink nearby, you can wash them off. You can bring a napkin before starting the cooking activity here. Okay, so here we go. Cheese. Open your bag up.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, you could put your bagels in the toaster so they're nice and toasted.
Oh, before spreading? Before spreading the
Well, some
Pizza
people
sauce?
some people like them toasted. Some people prefer
Not
plain.
Okay, thank you for that clue, for that idea. Okay, so we're gonna sprinkle. Can you tell us what you're doing?
So we're sprinkling cheese all over the bagel. We want to make sure it's all over the bagel.
Okay, all over my bagel. Got it.
Right? Because we want this to turn out exactly how we want.
What if I like my bagel to be very cheesy?
You can add extra cheese on the top of the pepperoni.
That's great idea. Okay. So Tavio's going to fill his bagel with cheese here. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
All right. The next step is you have to grab your pepperoni. So, yeah, and this is a new pepperoni we just got
Okay.
from the store. So we have to open it.
Is it a little tricky? Sometimes it's a little tricky, huh?
Yeah, it could be tricky, but at least.
Go.
So if you can't open it, another way is you can ask your parents for help or whoever's with you. If nobody's there to help, you could just rip a hole in your bag.
Oh, okay. Were you able to find that little opening there?
Yes.
Sometimes those are tough, huh?
Yeah.
And it's okay. Be persistent and you can find it. Else you can just rip a little hole like Davio said, a tear on there, right?
Right.
Okay, so how much pepperoni, sir, do I put on my pizza bagel? How do I know how much to add?
So what you do is you spread pepperoni all over the bagel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's all over your bagel. You want to make sure it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And sometimes what I like to do, I count them to see how many are in each. And that sometimes helps my students. So Octavio, I think you have 4 on one side. Are you gonna add more? Oh, he's gonna add more. 5. So you have 5 on each.
Yep.
Are you gonna add more? Oh, he likes his pepperoni, that's for sure.
All right. So as you can see here, this turned out nice.
Very nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once it's done, you could add extra cheese if you really want to.
Okay.
So it could be extra cheesy.
Great. How about if I like other toppings like, I don't know,
Like
pineapple, mushrooms, Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. Or olives.
Oh, some people like olives. That's right. But you just like yours plain with pepperoni and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next step, buddy?
We need to make sure that we have a plate ready.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take our pizza bagels and
Place them.
and place them on your plate.
Okay, so should be 2 there. Okay.
And some people like to have them in a sandwich.
Oh, like a sandwich. Okay. What do I do next?
You put them in the microwave.
How much time do I know? Or how much time?
You could do 30 seconds.
Okay, let's do it. Do you usually do 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we did, Octavio, we for his needs, we tactily, I don't know if you can see, there's a tactile here. It's an X, and then there's 3 dots, and they're just like a 1 dot for the start. So he knows exactly
Where everything is located.
correct. Okay, bud, let's do it.
So then we're gonna put this in the microwave for 30 seconds and then we start. All right, and there you have it.
Oh, is it
You
done?
yep.
Let me look. Let me see. There it is. 30 seconds. Is that what you recommend? 30 seconds?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is how your pizza bagels should turn out when they're done.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you for another video.
Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Eat up, buddy. Delicious.